Spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Leo's highest good. How is Leo feeling in these final days of June 2025 and beginning days of July 2025 with regards to what they're thinking about or dealing with or manifesting in? 3 cards for how Leo is feeling, please. The Four of Wands reverse, so you could be feeling quite a lack of stability at the moment. I don't know if you're married. This is the 1111 card. I don't know if you live together with someone or you're in an exclusive relationship with someone. This is a divine union. It's two people who are married or they've moved in together and everyone in the town knows about it. There's no one else involved. They're not dating. It's serious, okay? 4 is the most stable number in the tarot. Okay, the 4 legs to a chair, the 4 walls to a house, very, very stable. When it's reversed, there's instability. Okay, so there could be problems on the home front with whoever you live with. Okay, so we've got the 8 of Cups reversed. You could be trying to stop someone from leaving. Okay, you don't want to give up on this. The Devil, the Devil card is the Major for Capricorn, so you could have Capricorn in your chart. Or you could be dealing with a Capricorn, but this is like bad habits, toxic behaviors, obsession, infatuation, codependency. Okay. Perhaps you're trying to break free from this cycle of always leaving, or perhaps you are I just feel like you don't want this to end because it's the 8 of Cups reversed, but maybe you're no longer obsessing over trying to keep this together. Maybe that's it. It's a bit windy now. Like Goldilocks, can't get the conditions right. Yeah, maybe you're no longer obsessing over trying to force this to work, keep it together. It's unstable foundation. Because the Devil's reversed, okay, so yeah, so the King of Swords to the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is fire energy, okay, but it's heavy Sagittarius energy. It's like, can be the card of the other man or the other woman. It's fire energy, it's determined, seductive, goal-orientated, very, very focused, high ego, attractive, sexy. King of Swords upright is someone who's very truthful, very honest, a fantastic writer, a reader, speaker. It's air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, heavy Aquarius energy. When it's reversed, it could be a manipulative energy. It could be someone who's communicating a lot, like too much, you know, giving it large, or saying nasty things, or they could be saying nothing. They could have blocked communication. So it's the qualities of the card accentuated in either direction. It could be too much communication and it's manipulative, or it could be not enough communication and we've got blocking going on. Intelligence, when it's used against people, is manipulative. Okay, it's secretive, strategic, controlling. The Queen of Wands is upright and the King of Swords is reversed. Maybe you're the Queen of Wands because you're fire. Maybe someone, someone gaslights. Maybe they're toxic with the way that they communicate. Maybe they have secrets, or they try to trick you, to control you. There's instability within a living situation here, and I don't think you're trying to make it work anymore. I think you're just like, what on earth? You look like you're sitting in your power, and they look like, they're really playing games. They want a divorce. Oh my god, we've got the King of Wands now. We've got the King of Wands reversed. We've got divine counterparts, matching suits. So they're showing up as the King of Wands reversed, like pissed off energy. Like the King of Wands upright is someone who's confident, assertive, a go-getter, handsome or beautiful. They're in that masculine energy, like I get what I want, I go for it, a high achiever, high status, lots of ego. When the reverse, it's like they're feeling weak, or they're being domineering, okay, overbearing. It's that power, kind of like a powerful person accentuated either towards being overly, like, overpowering and domineering, or weakened and feeble. I don't know which direction it's in, so let's get the other cards. You're sat in your power, so that means you are the Queen of Wands because they're the King of Wands. They could be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius also. They don't have to be. They could have fire in their chart somewhere. The Two of Swords. So this person has got their head buried in the sand. They don't want to deal with the situation. They're blindfolding themselves. They could have temper, really, really bad temper. So we'll clarify and we'll find out what is going on. Wands are also lust, so they could be overly sexual or something like that. But a king is more of a steady energy, to be honest. They're not. Right, we've got the Emperor. They could be an Aries, guys, because we've got the major arcana for Aries for them. See, the Emperor is he's a force to be reckoned with, okay? He's all four kings, and we've got the King of Wands reversed over there for this person. They're the King of Cups, the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, okay? So a solid provider. Very, very good at speaking, writing. They're good with their words. They're strategic, intelligent, truthful. They're determined. They're sexy. What have I missed? They're compassionate, okay? They're patient. They're everything. They're all four kings. But this is reversed, and the King of Wands is reversed. So someone's really, really angry here and overbearing. And they could be controlling. They could have mood swings. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to deal with it. You're just over there, like, absolutely chill. But you've gone into your masculine energy, swords energy, like, don't come near me. So there could be, like, big arguments here, or you could have blocked them. Right, we've got Page of Wands reversed, unenthused, okay, about the next chapter together. Completely unenthused about it. With that page reversed, Page of Wands reversed. Let's get 2 more. You could have given this person what for. You could have been like, Jay, what, just fuck off. Not telling me what to do. Enough. 2 of Pentacles, the Juggler card, okay? Trying to find a balance. Wondering what to prioritise. Wondering how to obtain duality. That's in the challenge. This does seem like a war here. King of Cups. Ooh, 10 of Swords and the 7 of Cups being at a crossroads. That is a horrific amount of pain. Look at all those daggers in the back. There couldn't be any more. That's the end of a cycle. King of Cups is like calm, patient energy. Very, very emotional. This is like a lot of pain, anxiety, fear, sadness. It's just... that is horrible. There's no coming back from that. And then 7 of Cups is like when you've come out of a relationship and you don't know where you're going next. You have no idea. Some of the things that you're looking at are success. Some of them are, you know, defeat, failure, snakes in the grass. Like, we don't know what's ahead of us. This is considering, you know, processing the fact that you are going to be moving on to something, but you have no idea what. Just being lost, really. Oof, that's brutal. Brutal. Right, let's see what's going on their side. Let's do a bit of digging, because you know what's going on with you, but let's see how they feel and what's causing it. Why have they got the King of Wands reversed and the 2 of Swords? Tangled web. Convoluted justifications, caught up, entranced. Ooh. If they've been unfaithful, if they've been talking to someone else, even just flirting a lot, you know, if you find out that someone's been messaging, like, that's enough, isn't it? It's just like enough to be completely like pissed off with them. Crushed. You are hurting emotionally right now. You need time to heal before you jump in again. Okay. Yeah, they could have been unfaithful. Or sort of, what's the word? Flirting with the idea of something like that. Or they could have trust issues. If someone has been unfaithful in the past and cheated in the past, or, you know, with another relationship, like they've been unfaithful in that previous relationship, or someone was unfaithful to them, it creates trust issues, you know. So this person, for some reason, it's a bit of a hot mess. Empress reverse, very, very domineering energy, but it's also like weak, and people overly control. They're control freaks because they feel weak, because they don't feel like they can trust the person they're with, or like they should trust others. you know, they've got some sort of issues. Let's see what other cards come out. Beyond compare. Don't compare your love to anyone else. It's unique. Yeah, they could feel like, you know, like they're not good enough, like they've got inferiority complex because they've been cheated on in the past. Show off, needs to prove themselves, insecure, exhibitionist. I told you, it's the insecure people that overly boast and that, like, have control issues. Veiled paths, face the mystery of uncharted passages with the courage to explore the unknowns. Finding forever, your path holds infinite possibilities if you dare. Yeah, this person, very, very controlling. Very overbearing, very controlling, bossy. Probably need to know everything, keep tabs. You got trust issues. It's causing a huge, like, imbalance in the home. Look at this. There's something behind your eyes. What are you hiding? You've got trust issues. I try to fall for someone else, but no one compares. Why the hell would you do that from inside a marriage, you weirdo? Okay, maybe the Four of Wands is reversed because you actually did separate, you know, or you've been on a trial separation or something, but they want to be with you, they don't want to be apart. But I don't think you're into this. Let's see what the advice is. Hang on, let's get one of these. Ooh, I keep forgetting to use these. There's one more clarification for what's going on here. And then we'll get advice. Spy. Someone's got their eye on you. You are doing your research. Either you're watching them or they're watching you. But with that other card that came out, it does seem like they can't get past this. Listening. True understanding starts with listening and silence. Okay, so if there's been a lot of back and forth, off and on, a lot of verbiage, maybe it's time to stop talking and just let the dust settle. Okay, if it's been constant battles or arguments, or noise, confusion, try to just let sleeping dogs lie. What is your gut telling you? What is it that you want? Okay, get some space from this. I've got 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 on the time as I'm saying that, so you might want to look those numbers up. True understanding starts with listening in silence. I think you both need to get your heads clear and think about what you want and if you want each other or if it's gone toxic. Let's get advice. Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. Okay, so you're whole with or without this person. View from above. Get the big picture. Yeah. Spirit's asking you to take several steps back, okay? Go on a weekend away, or an overnight stay somewhere. Get some breathing space, get some physical distance from this, okay? And clear your mind and then think about what you want. Because you can get stuck in toxic cycles of arguing or throwing punches or whose turn it is to respond to the other, and it just doesn't get anywhere. Get some breathing space from it and really think about it. Let's see what spirit animal you're showing up as at the moment. Panther. Okay, so this is about moving in silence. It's about conserving energy, defending territory. It's very, very aggressive, this, isn't it? Defend your territory, stand up for yourself, keep your boundaries. You know, no one's bigger than you, so... Those eyes are like lasers. They see in the dark, they see through everything, okay? So you can see right through this Emperor. You know that they've got trust issues. Do you genuinely see this improving, or do you think that they're going to stay just as they are, you know, being like untrusting, accusatory, having, you know, flying off the handle, controlling, keeping tabs on your every move? We've got spy here, we've got tangled web. Get the view from above. They're showing up as an Emperor reverse, and someone who's insecure, someone who's weak, someone who's a bit obsessive, they don't trust. It's not great, do you know what I mean? I don't doubt that they care, but they might... They might care more about being in control, which is not good. Right, I'm going to leave that one there. I'm not going to get a timing because you're right in the thick of it with someone. There's no point, okay? You can't be thinking about someone new when you're like right in the middle of this mess. Take care, Leo, okay? You need to find balance, you need harmony, you need, you know, a calm person to be around. Someone who's going to trust you, someone who you're going to be excited to come home to. Someone who knows you can go out and not, you know, like follow you in the car or whatever. Like, it's giving like strange vibes, to be honest, like obsession, control, insecurity. It's not nice, because it's kind of like that person making you feel like, you know, what must they think of you if they like can't trust you? To do sort of like, trust is what makes a relationship, isn't it? So if they can't trust you, like, what have you got? I don't know, it's just... It's all right people getting jealous if they think like they don't trust other people around you. They don't like other people looking at you. But to not trust you is like offensive, isn't it? It's like, well, do you not think I've got any morals? Okay, on to Virgo.